just another great opportunity for us to have a home contest before heading into this tournament against some really great competition. Was really happy with the way that we shared the basketball. We seemed to be doing a really good job of that. Thought we got great minutes from Yulia Grabaskaya, from Brooke Daniels, and it was nice to see Tayala Delfas out there for the first time. So excited about the direction of the program, and just excited to see where this tournament is going to go.
109 points today. Obviously, a lot of things going really well offensively. It seemed to be starting a lot with the ball movement. Can you talk about how well you guys executed from a ball movement perspective with your game plan?
Yeah, I thought the first two possessions of the game, Liv got 2 assists off the back to back, and it was off of people cutting. And we talked about, when we stand, we were easy to defend, but the more that we moved, the more difficult we would be to defend. And I thought, she got in a little bit of foul trouble, but when she came out in the second half, she really was cutting in the middle of the paint and was able to pick it apart and had a lot of mid-range shots with the ball movement and with her cutting. So that was something that we were emphasizing, and I thought we really did a great job of that.
Mm-hmm. And who else in particular stood out to you today for moving off the ball?
I think Jordan did a really good job. I think she had 5 assists as well as Sila. I think both of them were reading the defense. That was something that we were trying to work on. Both Sila and Jordan and Liv particularly really move well without the ball. And like I said, I thought Yulia came in and did a great job of moving without the ball. Brooke really runs hard in transition. She was cutting, rim running, and moving without the ball. But it's a whole team. I mean, if you go down on the assist category, there's a lot of people that had a bunch of assists. So we had 25 as a team. That's pretty good.
Silo was doing pretty much a little bit of everything today. Very consistent from a scoring perspective, but also just the rebounds, the assists, like you mentioned, a lot of steals. She seemed like a force. What was it like watching her?
Yeah, I mean, she had 16 at half, and in the second half she really didn't need to play or score anymore. But she always affects the game. And I've said this to you guys before, I feel like she's on triple-double watch every single game. And I mean, if you look at her box score, she has 18 points, but she has 8 rebounds, she has 5 assists, and she has 4 steals. That's a pretty effective day. She just, is all over the place. She affects the game in so many ways. And she knocked down 3 threes tonight, that really got us going on the three-point end as well.
Yeah, kind of shifting. With Tayala, collegiate debut, she comes off the bench, she has an immediate impact, 10 points. How exciting was it to see her just come on the court?
It was awesome. I mean, you could see her smiling all the way out here, and you could see our whole team getting super excited for her. We've talked a lot this last month or so about our 3 freshmen and how much of an impact the 3 of those guys are making. But she's got a chance to be really special as well, and I think everyone had an opportunity to see that tonight. I mean, she's long. She can affect the game on the defensive end and the offensive end. I mean, she made an immediate impact from scoring, but she also had 5 rebounds and 2 assists in 9 minutes. It's a pretty ridiculous stat line. So I was pretty fired up for her. I think everyone was, and I could see her mom and dad. I don't see or hear anyone, but I could see her mom and dad videoing and going crazy across the way. So that was really cool.
It seemed like the only time the bench and everybody got half as loud as when Taylor was going crazy was when Yulia took a charge. What was that moment like?
Well, it's funny. We talk about, being the hardest working team in America. We talk about winning the points every day in practice and winning the practice points for the week. And, loose balls and charges give you 5 points. And, during the week, Yulia goes, I'm 6'5". I don't take charges. I don't even know how to do it. So we're like, well, this is, we talked to her about it during the week. And then for her to get in there and do it at 6'5", it's a long way down. For me, it's an easy fall, but for her, it's a long way down. So we were all fired up about that. I just think that shows how receptive everyone is to buy into the program. And when you have your biggest kid be willing to do that, it's pretty awesome.
I remember a couple years ago, Emily Kaiser kind of ran away with the sticker competition. What's that competition looking like?
So Emily Kaiser crushed it. So Jordan was off to a crushing start. And as of 2 games ago, she was the only person that had taken charges. So she had 6 stickers, and I think they were all charges. Other people had stickers, but none of them were charges. Now, the last couple games, Macy Brown kind of was catching up to her because she started taking some. So as of today, Jordan had 9, which was our team leader before today. And Macy and Brooke, I think, were next with 6. So Brooke was on the ground a bunch today. I know Jordan took a bunch today too. So we'll see. It's nice that every single person that has been in games prior to today had a sticker on their block M. So that was pretty cool.
From a coaching perspective, really big win margin-wise, but just did you have any favorite moments from the game today?
Yeah, I mean, I think Yulia's taking charges was a big one. I think Yulia's execution, too, we put her on the left block. For us, we've gone with this 5-guard lineup, but we know when we face the bigs that we will face in the league that we're in, we need a post player that's going to be able to really contribute and make a difference, not only from an offensive perspective, because we think we could take advantage of other people's matchups on the offensive end, but really from a defensive perspective. And I was really happy with her progress and how she's doing. And then, Liv getting going, I thought was really awesome. Sila starting the way she did was awesome. I mean, Jordan, I could smile at all the time, but I think, I'd have to go with Tayala's debut. I mean, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Yes.